is the Last Man Standing Rap Battle Tournament in association with Wordlife Don't Flop. Sponsored by DHACK Media, Griz Wear, Dem Productions, RBR, Stacked Out Entertainment, Sicker Studios, Corrupted, and the House of L.
Round 2. Fight.
Guys, I'm a bit worried about my dad. He's been like this ever since he battled the Hulk.
Fast piece, dancing, back
Dad.
lampshade.
Dad!
Fast piece.
Formi's battling the Hulk.
Hulk smash! Formi. Formi, do it for me. For me. Do it for me. Kasky, fast piece, dancing.
Seen a couple man kissing and that. Nothing up the nostril, nothing up the bum.
So I'm putting Hulk through, and I hope he goes through, and I hope that the next person he clashes makes it harder. Because if I can vote against Hulk and then come on our podcast and take the piss out of him for losing, I will do it. But I'm only going to do that if someone clearly beats him.
Yo, this brother looks weird. His tooth gap's wider than my head with the ears. Doesn't choose hats for style, boy, it settles his fear of becoming Boom Bat's rightful boiled egg with a beard. Claims to shoot gaps but proof lacks and never appears. It's a ruse, that's a true fact, I'll end his career. The only cap that he's popping's on his melon is clear. The only whap that he's rocking's known as Fetty round here. Pretend gangster, Al Pacino and his little friend Brando with an offer that was lethal if you didn't accept. Some next actor, man's De Niro's Travis Bickle, getting Drago with a Glock aimed at the mirror making killing threats. His silhouette just overshadows everyone in rap. Not because he spits it cold, it happens because he's fucking fat. His chin and neck should go and battle with each other, man. I wanna see which brings the most attraction from his numpty fans. Only kidding, they should unionise and convince his hamster cheeks to join the fight for him to lose the pies. Bro, are you squinting or just super high? I kinda think it's mad to see the point to try when you can't use your eyes. All your rhymes are just abusive lies, but how you shoot and slice, move the white to prove to guys you'll do or die. But you ain't doing time, so how could it be truthful? Why impersonate a killer then commit career suicide? Clashing me is what that is, it's getting tragic. Wayne Webster should have been here instead of the fat controller's blacker older brother with gappy golden ashes. He raps about his nasty acts in his pad full of babby strollers. Bet you've got a sign that reads live, laugh, love above your bed that you designed in your mixed craft club. Just stop the violent speeches, cringe as fuck. Bruv, you're ready for retirement, so give rap up. You could be Banner or Captain Gamma or Graphic Grammar. I'll still run laps around tracks and catch you to snatch the plaque up. I'm Tony Stark and the Hulk Buster, you're so fucked. I'll throw you far and then skull punch to your nose, Brock. You ain't green from anger, I'm pretty sure that's envy. You couldn't match this, I don't know why you thought to test me. I'm always ready like Thor with a shock factor. You're just low-key with the bars, you get knocked back. Cause you're repping King of the Ronalds, that means Hulk is a top clown. Came crawling back to Rowan cause it flopped and you dropped out. Far as I can tell, you're just a knobhead that wants clout. All you've ever known is to follow the flop round. The shit you waffle back's 100 kinds of dumb. You said nothing up the nostril and nothing up the bum. What a cunt. Now let me tell you why that's funny. You're too ugly to have options and drugs are fucking fun. I seen a couple man kissing and that had me shook cause I'm tough and I ain't in it all that. But I thought I was mature to stay and sit and relax. Now you're purely insecure, it made me think you're a twat. Said that on the podcast cause no one used the angle yet. Jack, Sean and Boss Man all broke into a laughing mess. The fact you said it's grown up has got me amazed. You want a medal cause you showed us you tolerate gays? You ain't the Hulk, you're an abomination. You're your own worst enemy. Your whole career's a flop creation. A hot collation, a shot inflate from a rotten basement. The toxic hatred that got you dropped from the roster placement. I'm the maestro, a glimpse of reaching peak potential. Between your rhymes and the beat, I choose the instrumental. You think you're mental, I'm a madman, trust me. Your dusty pencils getting snapped, can't touch me. This Avengers only assembling floating shells. Get a home in Wales, because they're used to showing loads of L's. It's getting overly petty, but oh well. I ain't talking about your belly when mentioning broke scales. Nah, it's cause you're off key like sniffing a rave. Mate, your singing's a state, I wish I didn't click play. Just shut it off please, it's killing my brain. Take the rhythm away, it makes my tinnitus ache.
Trying to make every day better than the loss. How you moving forward with your head up in the box? They just got a glimpse, you could tell I'm living fast. Bad times come but they're never gonna.
Fuck Hulk.
Yeah. It's too easy. Who's next? Don't flop all fucking day. Old tight word life. Yo, look. It's Formi, the former finalist. Not even a minor risk. If it was in his face, he wouldn't know what a vagina is. It's big hope, I got smoke for years. So you can take yourself home with them trophy ears. I hope you got your carers to sign your form. You got the best yet, this ain't the final form. First gear for Wayne, and second for you. I doubt I'll barely leave third for the rest of these dudes. And no one's gonna help, so for you it gets bad. I'm going for the belt like an abusive stepdad. If I have to come down to your level, man, I'll bang fully. Amp was bad until he went against the amp bully. The last tournament, Craig clowned him. You're a barista at Cafe Grounded, stay grounded. He makes coffee for a living, yeah that's right. I'll crush him in the cafe, make a different kind of flat white. Must have had better troops that you could have deployed. How's it worked out that I'm battling the T-boy? I bet you sniff coffee beans just to catch a thrill. I'll have 2 sugars please and a splash of milk. Must have had better troops you could have deployed. How's it worked out that I'm battling the T-boy? I bet you sniff coffee beans just to catch a thrill. I'll have 2 sugars please plus a splash of milk. I don't care if they're entertained, I lack respect. My talent is to walk up to Ant and Deck. Yeah, the tea's gone cold, and I wonder why. I guess he's busy making coffee for another guy. In the last round, your verses were enough for Joe. But you don't serve MCs, you serve cups of Joe. The big dog's home, you pups should pipe down. In fact, everyone should quit the tournament right now. Is it Amp Was, Amp Was, or Amp Waste? Well, I'm anti-Ant, and I'm anti-Ant's face. So I antagonize him to see what Ant's worth. Hope drops gems like man's from Antwerp. If I hear a bad word from Formi again, I'll contact your manager with a formal complaint. I'll finish X tricks with extra kicks, and I'll press the bitch if your ex insists. Must have had better troops that you could have deployed. How's it worked out that I'm battling the T-boy? I bet you sniff coffee beans just to catch a thrill. I'll have 2 sugars please and a splash of milk. Must have had better troops you could have deployed. How's it worked out that I'm battling the T-boy? I bet you sniff coffee beans just to catch a thrill. I'll have 2 sugars please plus a splash of milk. Blood, shut your mouth and make me a coffee, you little dickhead, blood. Americano, yeah? With milk, you little pom-pom. Don't flop all fucking day. Aye, blood, what you gonna do? You imitate people's voices and that, blood. You're a little middle class youth that puts on impressions. You probably got a little gimmicky outfit or a mask or some sort of shit in your video. But you think you're smart, but that ain't gonna work, blood. You can't hide from bars, innit? Feel me? In the streets, nigga.
Yo, this is Krazy, last man standing. The 4th battle of the 2nd round of the 2nd season. Probably the most anticipated one, for good reason. They're both sick artists. I mean, Hulk is, yeah, he's a bit of a battle rap legend. I was dead happy when he got involved, so big up Hulk for doing it. And Formi, I mean, the finalists from the last series, you know, it's Clash of the Titans, quite early in the competition. That's happened a few times this time, and it's not. I'm not very happy with Lady Luck this time, because, you know, they should have been stuff that's going on in the finals, or at least the semi stuff. But yeah, battle wise, right, it's really good. I expected Hulk to come a bit harder. He improved, he stepped up. The track was definitely better, the video was better, the editing was better. I love the chorus, the T-boy, kind of coffee boy barrister angle. I thought that was hilarious. That nobody's gone at him like that, and I think that was a great angle to take. I don't even know if it works there or not, but for the sake of the battle, you're a T-boy buff. But that being said, I don't know whether repeating the chorus twice maybe took off extra time, because it didn't feel like you had that many disses in there. Like, there was, I think, I don't know, it's because you've done 2 bars and I think 2 choruses. It just felt quite short again. I think your last track was really short, but I mean, Wayne Webster, oh yeah, touching on actually, Wayne Webster intro, sorry for me, didn't like it. Wayne felt that like he did his battle. What funny. I get what he was trying to do, but I think Wayne fucked up the bass, man. It just, do it for me. No, that's dead, mate. Come on, bless you. Yeah, right, where am I at? Yeah, basically, the coffee angle, Hulk, I feel that you've had like a great angle, but I just wanted to see more. Now, the thing that I had with Formi is I don't think he's conventionally as good a rapper. I'm more likely to probably listen normally, and this didn't being off key. This is just me being real. Probably more like a rapper like Hulk standard is someone that I'd probably listen to. But Formi was hungry, man. He was like, it don't matter. Like he stepped up. He's got better and better and better. And he was just militant. And then he had like the Hulk flip, the flips, and there was loads of nerd references in there, and it appeased my nerd side. And I've got to give this one to Formi. Yeah, I'm not going to quote too many of the bars. Formi, well done. You've had some of the hardest battles this fucking in the last 2 tournaments, and it's nothing to do with that way I gave it to you. I genuinely think you won that one. Props.
Hulk, Formi, first time ever I'm going to vote against Formi. For one reason really, is that he touched on a really good angle. I'm not even going to say which angle it was, because it's up for MCs to find out for themselves. I'm just going to say that he touched on a really good angle and did nothing with it. And in all the other videos, of course, I voted for Formi every single time. And as a whole, I don't really think that was a very good battle from either of them. But in this one specifically, Formi started to touch on some great things and then just kind of cut it off. I think Formi, what you do in a lot of your clashes, which I've liked before, which I didn't like in this one, is you try and talk about as many things as possible. I can see how you've got like a brainstorming piece of paper and it's like you try and tick every single one off. Whereas with Hulk, you shouldn't have done that. You should have had 3 angles and banged them out 1 minute per angle each, and you almost certainly would have won. You probably still will, and that's cool. I'm cool with either decision really. But yeah, I just think Hulk's barista angle, just liked it more. I thought it was funnier. I think he had some like cheekier bars with it, which is always good. Neither of your videos are very good. Hulk, you look like you were looking at someone behind the camera half the time, and you were too shook to be filming in public, so you probably should have stuck to filming in your loft or whatever. But yeah, for me, I feel like you've done so many videos now. I can't really fault you, I guess, on that aspect, because you've done so many now. It's like, especially in the lockdown situation, there's only so many places you can go and so many things you can do. But I must admit, after like by this video, I was a bit like, I kind of know what Formi's video is going to be like, and it was exactly what I thought. Hulk's wasn't that amazing. But as a whole, yeah, no battle in this round was remotely amazing, and that was probably still the best one, like it should. You got lucky with the beat. The beat added a lot to it. You both rode it really well. But yeah, Hulk gets to win strictly as far as I'm concerned, just because I like the barista angle better than what anything Formi did. But Formi, if you go through, fair play, you know I'm always happy to watch you, and if you do go through to the next round, make sure you kill it. Hulk, if you go through to the next round, please get more comfortable on camera, mate, because it wasn't a good look for you.
Yo, Impact Merv, last man standing, round 2, Formi against Hulk. The most anticipated battle of any series, I think, so far. I feel it didn't quite live up to like that expectation. They were both good, do you know what I mean? But I just expected like a fucking god level battle here. I haven't really got any notes because I haven't really had too much time on my hands, so I'm gonna try and keep it short. But I'm a punchline rapper, yeah, and I love punchlines, and I feel Hulk came with a lot more punchlines. He used the Ant references more, the Formi references more, in half the time. Formi, he was obviously sick, intro and outro as well, like so sick, bro. The fucking Webster thing, like, and all that was sick. And your performance was sick. If you come up against anyone else in this whole thing, you would have won easy. Do you know what I mean? Maybe not Guire, but yeah, I just think I'd have to give it to Hulk. But if I kind of advise you, Hulk, just a little bit. Both of your tracks so far have been like minimal time. Do you know what I mean? 2-minute tracks. I'd love to see like a 3-4 minute track out of you, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Let us have it, man. Let us have the fucking bars, bruv. Like, I'm feeling for them. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Hulk. The judges might see this differently to me, but yeah, bless.
All right. Okay, Formi versus Hulk. Boy, on paper, this was gonna be one of the hardest and the maddest things to ever judge. But yeah, starting with Formi. Again, creativity with the intros. yeah, literally, I just think Fumi on the whole, like if you look back to the first ever battle he's done and look at his journey along the way, boy, this guy he's just gone to another level. Yeah, he stepped up so much. He's had some tough battles as well, you know what I mean? Like his confidence, the way that he spits, how he spits. Yeah, he literally takes it in, does his homework, and he goes in, you know what I mean? Hulk, now, boy, I was looking forward to hearing Hulk, you get me? Cold. Opening, cold, like, the voice, man, Hulk's voice, sick on rapping. Like, I can hear you, like, if you wrote the right bar, I can hear you on a track with Styles P, you know what I mean? Like, that cold, and that's my era. That's what I love. That's what I like to hear. You know what I mean? The whole chorus, with the coffee, and obviously my man working the coffee shop and all that. I like that. But, boy, there was... When I think of how long the track was, and I think you had the chorus, I think it was about 3 times. Now, for me, I just felt like you wasted a lot of the beat, bro. Like, I wanted to hear more. Like, obviously, I like the stuff that you came with, the styles that you... I'm not going to go into it all, you know what I mean? But, yeah, this on the second verse, the styles, like, yeah, I just felt like I wanted to hear more. Like, I could have heard you go again, you know what I mean? On the other hand, for me, man, like, boy, he was just going, and it just got better, and it was hard, you know? Like, I think on the whole, I expected more from Hulk. Not disappointed, because I did like it, but my expectations, I think, was a lot higher, and I just think... Even though it was cold, you know, like even Formi chatting, I don't know, like the gangster thing and rare, like he kind of, he laid it down in my eyes, if you know what I'm saying, by dissecting. And I just feel Formi gets my vote. Before hearing it, I probably was expecting a Hulk win, you know. Not being biased, I don't know either of these guys apart from this thing going on. So yeah, I think I expected that I would have liked Hulk's more, but there was something about Formi's that I just witnessed something else. And to be honest, Formi probably gonna win this thing, you know. It'll be interesting to hear Fumi versus Cray right now. You know what I mean? Because where Fumi is hunger, the way he's developed, it is another level. Like, that would be a tough one. But Hulk, man, not saying you let me down at all. I just feel could have made a bit more effort, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure there was more you could have give, you know? Even with the videos and that, I don't think you made much effort. You got to think, like, obviously, you're probably experienced in the battle rap game. But it's not enough, bruv. It's now. You got to impress us by this video that you submit. So maybe take that on board for the next time, bruv. Like, if you're going to do it 10-10, bruv. You know what I mean? But for me, big up yourself, bro. I'm rooting for you. Boy, I said it already. Punishment PDP. Boom.
Yo, this is Griz Bear. Last Man Standing, Season 2, Heat 2, Hulk versus Formi. What a great battle. What a great battle. Really enjoyed it, really enjoyed watching it. Took some notes, just to, you know, for better or worse. Didn't really like the Wayne Webster bit at the beginning of Formi's video. I think it could have been done a lot better than that. I don't think you pulled that off. That wasn't great. The Eurgh bit about, you know, if somebody bodies Hulk, do you know what I mean? Getting that in there, you know, kind of, you know, get ready, get set kind of thing, hold my drink type flex, you know, I'm going to body this guy, you know, I kind of, you know, I like that. With Hulk, you know, coming straight in, you know, minor risk, wouldn't know what a vagina is. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, we've heard before, you know, from Joe Blow talking about he's battling a virgin and this and that. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, you went in there talking about his trophy ears, but then Formi flipped that back talking about your gappy teeth with, you know, as wide as his head with the ears. Do you know what I mean? So that was kind of sick. The whole T-boy, the hook. Do you know what I mean? It was a great hook. I never knew that he worked in Costa or wherever. Do you know what I mean? That was, you smacked that one up. The ant flips, ant and deck him or whatever. Do you know what I mean? You know, I really enjoyed it. You know, you're touching on his, you know, middle class background or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what, you know, what kind of class or whatever. You know, but still, you know, we've heard that as well. You know, middle class posh pricks, whatever. We've heard that before as well. Anyway, look, going into Formi. You know, boiled egg thing, do you know what I mean? You don't pop caps and all that, the whole Fetty Wap stuff. Talking about are your eyes squint when you're super high? You've never done time, how could you be about this life sort of thing? Fat order, fat controller, you know, your chin going in like your chin's on with the chin neck, the hamster cheeks, the live, laugh, love, give, wrap up, and he flipped Hulk, the Hulk flips, you know, all of the, you know, the films, getting all of that in there. Oh, you're green. You're not green from anger. You're green from envy. Mentioned on this King of the Roddles and, you know, following the flop round. Do you know what I mean? Something about, you know, you being shook when men were kissing or something. I don't know. I don't know. You know. I don't know. Madman, trust me. Yeah, man. Loads of L's. Living in Wales. Like. Going like watching them both and writing stuff down. Do you know what I mean? I got more for the better down here with Formi, and we're not taking anything away from Hulk. Do you know what I mean? You're a sick rapper, an absolutely sick rapper. I really enjoyed watching you in this tournament. But I think I'm gonna have to say that Formi he went that extra mile. I think he put more effort into his video than you did in yours. You're good enough to, you know, think that you're that good, I suppose, but you really should have, I think, gone a lot harder. Or, I don't want to say that you didn't go hard, because you did, but like, you should have known that Formi really is coming for the belt. And in my opinion, he wanted it more than you did. So, oh shit, I'm coming for the belt like an abusive stepdad. Fucking hell, man, what a bar, bruv. But still, see, I'm playing with it in my mind. I don't know if I just want to go this way or that way. Like, it's so close, but I do think that Formi just done that little bit more. You know, the whole nothing at the nostrils, nothing at the bum thing. I don't know what's all that about. I don't know. I'm gonna give it to Formi. I don't know who's voted for who, whatever. You know, whatever happens. Do you know what I mean? Whoever goes through to the next round. It'd be exciting. It's been a pleasure to have both of you in the tournament. So yeah, boom, Griz Bear, giving it to Formi. Peace.